The first time I met her, I told her I love her. I know it was weird.
After 2 days.
Yeah,
2
I know
days.
it's a little weird, but you know.
He was a big surprise because we was not expecting to have a baby right now. He was actually 6 pounds 1 ounce when he was born. He did not cry. They could not make him cry at all.
He started showing signs that he was sick. He had a fever. He would cough. It would be a really, really bad cough. The day we went to the doctor, later on that night, he started coughing way worse than he actually been coughing. His fever was higher than it has been, and we were super concerned, so we rushed him to the hospital.
And his body was limp.
Right, exactly. His eyes started to roll back in his head, so we rushed him to the hospital as soon as possible.
So they ended up doing a chest x-ray, and then he had a lot of stuff inside his lungs. Angel One helicopter brought him to Arkansas Children's Hospital. We followed him up here. He went to cardiac arrest again. That was the 3rd time. He had an enterovirus, and the enterovirus ended up attacking his heart and his lungs. So he had complete heart failure, and he had complete respiratory failure. He could be looking straight at you and be having a seizure. And he was having a seizure for they said about an hour, but led into a stroke. So they said they don't know what he will be able to do when he get older. Will he be able to talk? Will he be able to walk? They was talking about doing a heart transplant. And thank God that he didn't need it.
It was really scary. It was really traumatic.
The first 2 nights we stayed at the hospital. It was just very uncomfortable. When we found out we can come here, and when I walked in, I was just so surprised at the room. I'm like, oh my gosh, like we actually have a real bed. And that was my first real night's sleep.
we had no idea how long we were gonna be here. We only had a few clothes when we came here. So having that washer and dryer and being able to clean all our clothes was very, very great.
During his stay at Children's Hospital, we was at the Ronald McDonald house for 49 nights.
We were from Palm Bluff. That's about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And so driving back and forth, just to, it's really stressful, and it's a lot on your mind coming from that long drive, trying to see what's going on with our boy.
Yeah.
Due to COVID, it was only one of us that were supposed to be at the hospital at the time. So it's super convenient. You're right there. She was able to call me. Hey, I'm outside. I'll come running.
Without this place, who knows what half of these families would be going through.
The Ronald McDonald house is like family. It's like a home. Everybody's sweet. Everybody's kind. They're loving, and they always see if we need anything. They make sure we're comfortable. I mean, it's great. It's great. It feels like home.
Today, he is doing 100 times better. I mean, we're not where he needs to be, but we're making progress. But I have faith that he's gonna make a recovery, a good recovery.
Thank you to all the sponsors and people that donate, because this is what families really need.
This is heaven sent.